From pools to programs to national tournaments, find out what's happening in Surprise this summer. Hi, I'm District 5 Councilmember Jack Hastings. Welcome to my Council Conversation Show. Summertime brings hot temperatures, but it also brings some cool programs and events here to Surprise. Our pools fill up with classes at Open Swim, kids connect through summer camps, we celebrate 4th of July with special events, and our recreation campus sees an influx of youth sports tournaments, bringing visitors and revenue to our city. Today, I'm joined by Sports and Tourism Director Kendra Pettis and Interim Parks and Recreation Director Frie to talk about what we have going on this summer. Welcome to you both. Paul, with the hot temperatures, there's no better way than to cool down in the pool. What type of aquatics programs are we offering right now?
So we just opened the pool for Open Swim last Saturday. We're operating at about a 50% capacity. We also added Fridays back to the schedule for Open Swim at the Hollyhock Pool. And then we've got some, an itty bitty beach party coming up, and then a couple dive-in movies coming up in June and August. So we're excited about those and excited just to get back and offering programs at the pool.
In addition to aquatics, what other types of youth sports, youth programs, and racket sports are we offering?
Yeah, well, so summer camp just opened up. We're operating at Sierra Montana Recreation Center and Countryside Recreation Center at 100% capacity. There's minimal spots left. Those spots are filling up quickly, so if people are still interested, they can contact us. We're doing a teen dodgeball tournament on June 11th. Those are always really popular. Let the teens let some aggression out on the dodgeball court. And then we're doing some trips with the teens as well. And then, as far as youth sports, we just finished up our spring season and we'll be starting our summer basketball season. Sports camps have gotten huge. And so we've got about 700 registered already for various sports camps, cheer, football, baseball, softball, basketball, volleyball. So, and probably newest and real popular to the catalog in youth sports is esports. Esports is a recognized high school sport now, and so we've gotten on board. And through the pandemic, it was a huge addition and very popular. And we're going to be doing our first live event at Countryside Recreation Center on June 5th, where people can actually come and watch the kids play. So we're excited about that.
In addition to youth, what do we offer for adults?
We just finished our spring program, spring season for the adults, and we had about 85 teams in all of the sports that we offer, which is basketball, volleyball, softball, and flag football. And so we're registering for the summer season now, and that'll start in the middle of June.
So we also have some amazing adaptive programs. Can you speak to that a little bit too?
Yeah, our adaptive program is amazing to me, and it's probably my favorite program that we have, and it's for our residents with disabilities. And so we've got a lot of things that we move inside for the summer. We've got an introduction to cooking class. We've got buddy bowling going on at Uptown Alley. We have a class called Imperfectly Inspired Paint that we're really excited about. So yeah, there's activities all summer long available.
So another great part of our Parks and Recreation Department is the special events we hold. What are you holding this summer?
Yeah, we're excited to bring fireworks back. July 4th, the Mark Coronado Park will open at 6:30. We'll have live music and a few food trucks, and with the fireworks ready to shoot off at 8:40. And now, obviously that's approximate based on the weather and whatever else, but yeah, we're excited to let that rip again.
I'm excited about all the programs you guys have going this summer, and I hope to be out at a few of them. So
yeah.
So some of the fastest growing sports are those racket sports. Can you speak to tennis and table tennis, racquetball and pickleball that we see going on at our Surprise City Center?
Yeah, pickleball has exploded across the country, and so we're excited to be able to have the facilities that we do. And so we're going to be introducing some youth pickleball classes to get that generation started playing too. In addition, there's tennis and racquetball classes continuously available for registration. You can find that information at our website. And just a reminder too that we just have gone to summer hours at the Tennis and Racket Center to try to beat that heat in the middle of the day.
So as our Interim Parks and Recreation Director, can you speak to some of the parks in Surprise? We have Gaines Park that just finished up. We have some improvements coming at the community park and the city center. And we also have new Countryside Park coming next year.
Yeah, we were just able to rededicate the Floyd Gaines Park. And so that's an exciting part to get that construction project done. and get it close to where it's ready to use. We also received funding to add some amenities and improve some amenities at the community park. We're going to be finalizing the parking on the north side of the park, adding a restroom, and then adding dog park lights at that park. And then lastly, what's going to be called Countryside Park will be kind of a mimic of Mark Coronado Park. It'll be about 10 acres of common turf that'll be lit with parking and restrooms, and that'll give us more open space to play soccer and flag football.
Hi, Kendra. Sports and tourism has had a pretty busy spring. What are some events that have taken place in the last couple months, and what do you have planned?
Sure. So traditionally, spring is our busiest season for sports tourism with spring training. On a traditional year, we get about 200,000 people. This year we were limited to about 20% capacity, so we had about 60,000 people come in through February, March. We also hosted our annual Sanderson Ford College baseball tournament, so we had another 7,000 come through for that. We also had a lot of other MLB programs going on, so we had minor league, we had a co-op development league, and then we also host Ottawa baseball at our stadium as well, so another 10,000 people and visitors for those programs. So overall we had about 80,000 people come through this year, so it was a great start to get things back going, and we were really excited to see visitors showing up and our stadium being active again.
Awesome. What do we have planned for summertime with baseball? A lot of folks think that baseball ends in the spring, so what do we have planned for the summer?
Sure. So MLB still does have a lot of things going on throughout the year. They're really 12 months a year. So we have rookie league, we have instructional leagues, we have a lot of things, including fall league. But we also have really revamped our summer tournaments to bring national and regional tournaments here into Surprise. This summer we have 10 tournaments scheduled through July, so that will bring over 500 teams from all over the nation. These are really large tournaments, and they bring a lot of hotel room nights. And then we also have another 4 scheduled in September to kind of round out the end of the season. But we will see about 68,000 visitors during that time frame, and so we're really excited to kind of bring what's traditionally seen as an off-peak season to really bring in those visitors here to Surprise.
And how about tennis?
Yes, so tennis is very active from a sports tourism perspective as well. We hosted 9 different tournaments in the spring, so about 3,000 participants that came out, including the NCAA regionals, NCAA national championships for Division II, and we also work with groups like the Pac West and USTA.
So when we have these events in our city and we have people from outside, coming to Surprise, how does that benefit our current Surprise residents?
From a spring training perspective, the Cactus League brings in about $644 million in economic impact every year. That's essentially like hosting a Super Bowl every year. For us specifically in Surprise, we know that it brings in our highest hotel sales tax, restaurant sales tax in February and March, and then it's also one of our highest retail months. So anytime we bring in these visitors, they're putting dollars into our general fund, and our general fund obviously supports a lot of other things besides sports and tourism. It supports police, fire, parks, streets, a lot of those things. So any of that burden is taken off of our residents.
So the Surprise Sports and Tourism Department is one of our newer departments. So what are some of your long-term goals?
So, we are one of the newest departments. We've only been around for a couple years, and one of our long-term goals is really on the development side. So we work with our economic development partners, and we are really looking to expand on facilities, so growing not only sports and recreation facilities, but also hospitality amenities, full-service hotels. We're also looking at anything that would help expand the tourist experience. So retail amenities, entertainment options, things that would really just round out your vacation. So you're coming for a specific event, but you kind of turn that into your vacation and really start to make Surprise as an intentional tourist destination.
So we all know that COVID-19 affected our sports and tourism industries overwhelmingly. So what are we doing to recover from that financially and elsewhere?
Yeah, so really we worked really hard with a lot of our partners throughout Arizona. So we worked with the Cactus League collectively to bring spring training back. We worked with MLB, the Rangers, Royals, but we also worked with a lot of other partners like USTA and NCAA to continue to bring events here safely. So we worked on extensive mitigation plans, safety procedures, capacity changes. We really were able to modify a lot of our events, and we saw that the sports world was really one of the first things to come back. We had a lot of demand for people that wanted to go to events like spring training. We had a lot of tournament groups that still wanted to host and were able to do so safely. So we're really excited for the future. We've been able to pick back up very quickly, and we're continuing to monitor, what that new normal looks like. What are those trends? What are the things that we've learned from COVID? A lot of things in the technology side, it kind of pushed us forward very quickly of, being able to offer a lot of digital options, going cashless and mobile ticketing, mobile ordering from a concessions perspective. Those are a lot of things that we'll see that will continue to stay and give all of our fans more opportunities to, have a wider variety of options.
Thanks, Kendra. Thanks, Paul. And thank you for watching. If you're interested in finding out more about what's happening this summer, check out the city website at surpriseaz.gov. If you have questions or comments for me, please reach out by phone or email. I also welcome you to subscribe to my monthly newsletter, which is filled with the latest city news and information. Just click the Notify Me button on my website to sign up. Thanks for watching.